So this little kit I ordered up from Amazon has a bunch of little bits that you're gonna need to take apart the PS5. A couple pry tools, a little brush, a bunch of nice things. So yeah, this is the PS5 Slim. Yesterday I was doing the PS5 first generation. This one I don't use. As you can see, it's very neglected and dirty. But yeah, I'm gonna just show you guys me going through the process attempting to clean this bad boy, because it definitely needs it. All right, so we're gonna try to record and do it with one hand. It's gonna be a bit tough, but we're just gonna pop that off. You can see it's dirty. Same thing here. Pop it off there. Sorry guys, I have a horrible setup. Right now I'm just recording with one hand and doing it with the other, so forgive me. Better ways to take video coming soon. I do have a GoPro and all the things to mount it on my head, but I gotta like dig to find all that shit. It's so old. But yeah, as you can see here, check that out. The fan looks pretty dirty. Not as dirty as the one I opened up yesterday, but I mean, we're gonna dig in further, and I'm pretty sure it's gonna be dirtier as we go deeper in there. That's what she said. All right, now we're gonna do the other side. This is the side with the disc on there. Again, forgive my shitty camera angles. We're gonna pop that off. We're gonna grab this, pop that off. Basically just lift it and it kind of just goes out. So check that out. A little bit of dust, nothing too crazy. Now I got this little setup here where I just put tape around the vacuum and then like a straw, so that basically when I turn it on, I need a 3D printer and I'd be able to make myself something of that sort, but much better and sturdier. But yeah, now we're gonna bust this bitch open. All right, so next you're gonna take off the 4 screws. There's 1 there, 2, 3, 4. You take off this little plastic piece that goes here, take that off, and then get you some little pliers. These are like bent so that it gives you a nice angle, and you just grab that, pull it out. Once that happens, the fan is loose. You can take it out, and then you'll be able to see a lot more of what's going on inside. So you can see here, let's take a look. Heat sinks are pretty dusty from what I can see here. Check out that heat sink there, super freaking dusty. So yeah, this definitely needed some attention. So if you see it look like this, you're probably gonna have to go ahead and do a very deep clean, essentially take it all apart. Because if it's not that dirty, you can get away with just doing the fan and just a little bit around here. But that looks pretty bad, so we're gonna take everything apart. But yeah, just so you guys can see like how crazy it can get. And this has like over a year, maybe 2, that I've never opened it, so lots of dust accumulation going on. Alright, so the first thing we'll do to attack this dust is I'm gonna just vacuum it. with a brush. Brush around here, right here. Go. So just kind of brush all this stuff away. I'm gonna do this off camera because it's gonna put a bunch of dust in here, and I like to hold the vacuum while I do that, so it kind of just sucks it up instead of going all over the air. But apart from that, I'm gonna finish taking this thing apart. Essentially, what you're gonna do is you're just gonna take off a bunch of these little screws that are all around. I mean, it's common knowledge. You kind of just look at the things. That's a Phillips. You're gonna take that off. It has a bunch of small Torx screws in there with a little hole in there. So I'm gonna do that, and then I'll show y'all once it's all opened up. I mean, this isn't a fucking tutorial, so just kind of me showing y'all the process of me doing it. If it was a tutorial, I'd be way more anal about it. Definitely have that GoPro strapped to my forehead, you feel me? Alright, so we got that top piece removed. This is what it looks like when you take that off. The next thing is you disconnect this, you disconnect that, which I've already done. You move that out the way. You're gonna remove this plate, and it's gonna expose like another cable that we're gonna pop off. And yep, after that, it has a bunch of these little screws everywhere, like fucking countless amount of them. And once you do that, you'll be able to pop this shit off, and you'll see everything else that's gonna be super dirty. So I'm gonna do that, and then we'll show you what's going on in there. I'm curious to see how dirty it's gonna be. All right, guys, so here's this part. Got it out. I was forgetting one screw on the other side, and I was trying to get this thing loose. So nope, to self and to everybody who's doing this, always make sure everything's disconnected before yanking on shit, because I was like starting to pry it, but I was like, nah, this can't be right. So found one screw. What, baby girl? They don't want to play with you. They're being mean to you, girl. Oh my goodness. They don't want to play with you. So this is the Ps5. Essentially, it's all torn apart. Here it is in pieces. For sale, hit me up. Never been opened. Nah. But yeah, I'm gonna get to cleaning everything now and then put it back together. There's still this black piece here that you can see on my right side of my palm. That's gonna come off. That's the power supply. All right, guys, all done. This is her, all sealed back up. So there's that before and after. So there's nice and clean now. Ready to go. Kill some sweats.